Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business, and let's wake up the football gods here. Wake up this morning, and I am glad to report that Justin is on his way to Dallas, and he'll be there in a few hours, and he'll be going to Lava Cantina this afternoon for an autograph signing. He's been texting me all night and things. He's like, I can't. Let me read a couple of them to you. I feel so good about this. He's like, I can't believe my dream is here. I am so excited. I can't sleep. I mean, I just don't know how to put it into words. I'm just happy for him. I am really and truly happy for him. I hope he has a great time. Miss Jackie's going to meet him at Lava Cantina. He's going to meet Barry, and hopefully he has a fun day of meeting some of our Cowboy players and getting ready for our Cowboys to get a victory tomorrow against the Rams. You know, it's funny because people will have all kinds of assumptions about you. They assume because I support Dak Prescott that I absolutely hate Tony Romo. And nothing can be further than the truth. Because I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'm going to defend my Cowboys to the nth degree. I'm going to believe in my Cowboys. I'm going to hope for my Cowboys. And the funny thing is I like to be a student of the game. Because we think that things that are happening now are unique, but they're really not. They're still basically the same type of circumstances. And you can look at our history and you can relate it to everything that goes on now. It's funny because, see, I do YouTube a lot now because it's easy. I can just come in here, I can talk, have my thoughts, spit it out there, boom, pop it to the universe. But I used to write for Cover 32, I guess about 4 years or so ago. Even had a couple of articles that were in Yard Barker. But the problem is I'd have to sit down, put my thoughts on paper, and being dyslexic, I'd get words backwards, give it to my wife so she could edit it, and then post it and wait for them to put it out. This is so much easier. But I used to write and actually do quite a bit. And I woke up this morning remembering this blog. Tony Romo gets a raw deal. And let me read this to you guys. Sorry, Tony Romo, you get a raw deal. Well, it's not all bad. You have a beautiful wife, two adorable, healthy kids, and you get paid more money playing a sport than most of us could ever dream of. Take that away from your life. Take that away, your life sucks. Until you win the big one, you'll get no respect. Tony, you can lead the NFL in QBR with a 113.2, still come in second in MVP voting. You can have the comebacks, you can have more comebacks than Captain America, Roger Staubach, and still be labeled a choker. You can break all the records for the month of December, throwing 12 TDs and no interceptions, and still be an underdog in the playoffs. You can have 34 TVs to only 9 interceptions for the season, making moves that would make Harry Houdini proud. Yet DeMarco Murray will get all the credit for the win. Now that Murray has gone to Philadelphia, your 12-4 team isn't even picked by some to win the division. You did that all after missing the whole off-season recovering from back surgery. Then during the season, you fractured two bones in your back. Two bones in your back. If that wasn't enough, you played through a torn rib cartilage, and none of it matters. Experts aren't even putting you through the MVP conversation, even though you were second last year. Guess who gets the buzz? J.J. Watt. A guy who you left grabbing for air with a move that should have broken his ankles. They will always talk about your playoff record, even though guys like Matt Ryan, Andy Dalton have far worse ones. Yet somehow theirs rarely gets mentioned. They'll say you're overpaid, even though your salary is ninth highest. Such is the life of the Dallas Cowboy quarterback, and until you win the big one, you will be the Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL. Tony, it's your time to shine. to show all the experts that they have been wrong about you all along. Go out and win the big one so you can give them all the foam finger. The mojo is yours. Yeah, I wrote that. My wife edited it. She's a great writer. Does that at all seem familiar? I mean, Dak hasn't broken his back. Okay, let's get that straight. But you look at the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. It doesn't matter if it's Dak. It doesn't matter if it's Tony Romo. They will look at the Dallas Cowboy quarterback differently than others. Like I was talking there, Matty Ice and Andy Dalton, those guys. Oh, Matt Ryan, he's got great numbers. He's a better quarterback than Tony Romo. And that was at the time. This is before he went to the Super Bowl and choked. But you can have better numbers and do more things with less weapons. And that's how it is with Dak versus Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, his numbers are crap. Carson Wentz has only beat the Cowboys once in his career. Yet everybody has faith that, Carson Wentz, he's a better quarterback. Even though the statistics will tell you Carson Wentz is throwing about 3 yards less of completion than Dak. Carson Wentz had to go into overtime to win against the Giants. And they call him klutz. Dak Prescott's got over 1,000 yards passing, and he's a bum. And I guess this is the curse and the blessing of being the quarterback for America's team. Until you go out and win the big one, you're not going to get any respect. You will be the Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL. You'll be labeled a choker. You'll be called a bum. We need to replace this guy. In reality, it doesn't matter, Dak, that the defense is failing. That the defense is giving up 31 points to Mitch Trubisky and the Bears. They won't give you credit that the special teams are probably the worst special teams in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. That Bill Bates has just literally got to be sick with what he sees by the special teams. It doesn't matter that the Cowboys have more drops than almost anybody in the NFL. In the end, everybody points to you. And whether you win or lose, they're all going to blame you and rarely give you credit for it. Here's the thing. You have done amazing things. To be drafted in the 4th round, much like Tony Romo being undrafted at all. To be playing football on the level that you are, power of 4. Some people have you rated as the 4th best quarterback in the NFL. I know some of you will laugh at that, but that's where it is. Pro Football Focus has you actually as 2nd in one of their rankings for MVP play on the field. None of that matters to the average fan. The casual fan who doesn't really know that much about football. All they know is the Cowboys lost, so it must be the quarterback's fault. Your career is young. You got a lot of time to do a lot of things. But right now, the Dallas Cowboys are the luckiest team in the NFL. The fact that we could be 3-7 over the last 10 games. To look at coaching that stinks. To see a defense that has just fallen off the face of the earth. Special teams that are not there. The worst kicker in football. And you still have a chance for playoffs? Teams that are coming in here and lighting you up, that have better records, got no chance. You guys have a chance to redeem yourself with 3 games to go. And if you do that, who knows? I may be told that I'm a dreamer, that you're crazy, that this team has gone down the toilet, but I don't believe so. I think Justin, who's headed to Dallas, who'll be on those sidelines tomorrow. Maybe he's bringing a little mojo with him. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, and I will defend the star. I always have, and I always will. Right now, I got to go get some cabinets built, so it's going to be a working Saturday and into Sunday, and we're going to be here live streaming tomorrow. We'll probably end up doing the Eagles Redskin game, and then do the Cowboys, of course, against the Rams. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see an Eagles loss and a Cowboys win. How about that? I'm Mark Holmes, and hope you guys have a great Saturday, and be sure to look out for some stuff from my man Justin. I'll see you soon.